There's no trailer for Before Watchmen. It's a new comic miniseries announced by DC this past week.
And he told me he wanted to talk about Before Watchmen. I just assumed it was a new movie coming out.
No, it's a...
So we're talking comics for the first time ever on Mind Control?
We are talking comics. I think Before Watchmen was big enough news to bring to Mind Control here.
Well, actually, that's not true. The first time we ever talked about comics was my...
Avengers versus X-Men, right? Oh,
that's true.
Yeah,
I was going to say my comment of breaking Superman's back.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't Superman, it was Batman, right? Nightfall, Bane broke it. I think Bane's probably going to break Batman's back in this new movie.
That's hot.
But we'll see. Are you looking forward to The Dark Knight Rises?
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm a human being, aren't I?
Are you looking forward to The Avengers?
No.
No? You looking forward to John Carter?
I'll be honest, man, The Avengers looks terrible.
It does look terrible. There's a little bit of hope I have in that movie that it'll achieve.
It's the only bad guy, the bad guy from Thor?
No, it's Loki, and he commands either the Atlanteans, which is like the Avatars. Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Or these an alien race. Loki is pretty much guaranteed to lead an alien army against the Avengers.
This sounds terrible.
And there's a slight bit of hope that this movie is going to be dominant and make hundreds of millions of dollars.
It's all about the bad guy, and they don't have a good bad guy.
I think it's all about Captain America, Hulk, Iron Man, Black Widow, Hawkeye.
That's the reason why Superman movies fail. Superman's awesome, but they don't ever make a good bad guy.
I mean, that's true. The villain plays a huge role. But the villain in the first Iron Man movie, who was it? No one really was that. Who was it? It was. You're right. It was the guy from Tron and Half Grit or what's that Grit movie? Who's that? I'm talking about the guy from Jeff Daniels from shit, The Big Lebowski. Come on, Jared.
It's True Grit.
True Grit. Yeah, True Grit. Who's the guy though? Who's the guy? He was the bad guy in the first Iron Man movie. From Big Lebowski.
You're right. Jeff Daniels?
Yeah, Daniels.
No, not Jeff Daniels is Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
Jeff, now you got me thinking. Now you just threw me for a loop. Jeff Bridges.
Bridges, okay, right.
All I remember is the part 2 with the chain thing.
That was Whiplash. Part 1 was whenever he tried taking over Stark Industries. He had that big robot.
Sure.
Okay, Before Watchmen, it's coming out this summer. It's going to be a prequel to the Watchmen comic. The original writer of the Watchmen, Alan Moore, is really upset. He says that this comic should never be made. It's like making a prequel to Moby Dick. Like it's not really necessary. He feels like Watchmen is a work of art that lies on its own. You don't go back and mess with it. But of course, DC couldn't turn down the opportunity to make 100 comics coming out with his characters. Rorschach miniseries is 4 issues by Brian Azzarello and Lee Bermo. Minutemen is 6 issues by written and drawn by Darwin Cook. The Comedian miniseries is 6 issues, written by Brian Azzarello and drawn by J.G. Jones. There's a Dr. Manhattan miniseries, a Night Owl miniseries, an Ozymandias miniseries, and a Silk Spectre miniseries. Did you pass out there for a minute, Jer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I heard was...
There's a lot of miniseries coming out for all these individual characters. Did you watch the Watchmen movie?
I think so.
Yeah.
But all I remember is the sex scene.
The blue guy, right? Everyone remembers the blue guy.
Yeah, the big blue dick through the whole movie.
Right. That's Dr. Manhattan.
The movie was lame.
Yeah. The movie, couldn't compare to the comic book. Is
this a comic book or is this a graphic novel?
It's the same thing. They're all comic books.
It's a graphic novel.
That's what Hollywood calls comic books to make them seem cool and more legitimate when they're trying to push a movie. But they're all just comic books. That's coming out this summer. So you can check it out, Jared?
I guess I'll wait till it becomes a movie and then gets put on Netflix.
Right. It'll probably be straight to Netflix. Did you hear that for the first time ever a Netflix miniseries started this past week? Yeah, they released it today. The Netflix TV show, I guess. Kevin Spacey has a Netflix TV show coming out too.
Now, you got me thinking about reboots here. Now, it could be interesting if they make it good. Watchmen sucked, but this could be good when they make it into a movie because you see the new trailers for G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
That actually looks interesting.
Yeah.
And the first movie was a total failure.
I am floored that they got Bruce Willis to be in this movie.
Yes. That's
gonna, and there's anything that they could have done to make the movie,
The Rock, they were gonna they could get the Rock. Anybody could get the Rock in the movie. But
last time they had Channing Tatum, whatever that guy's name is, Tatum, who was in SNL this past week. I don't know if you saw him on SNL.
Homeboy,
No.
Who's the dad?
One of the Wayans brothers was in there.
Yeah, but the leading.
Oh right, Dennis Quaid, right?
Oh my God! When you see Dennis Quaid in an action movie, you know it's going to be terrible.
Yeah.